Good old Paris Raceway. Bright and early in the morning, almost 7 a.m. I think. New track hours in the weekends to beat the heat, 7 to 12. Parking lot's pretty easy to find a good spot this early in the morning. All right, we got the Stark Varg. Second time giving this thing a spin. We're dialed courtesy of Laner Suspension. Shout out to Shiloh and good old Walter. Got this thing all set up. Dude, and we got the charging stand too. This is the unique looking brake discard. Hey, is this thing stock or is that aftermarket?
We're gonna be testing to see if this thing works today. So I am a rear brake dragger because you got the handbrake up here.
Hell yeah.
When I first made the switch from the foot brake to the handbrake, I ordered it with the foot brake. I realized the handbrake works really well as a clutch substitute. If you just drag it a little bit, it feels almost like feathering the clutch. Then I started experimenting with doing it more, and then it got hot. So now we're gonna see if you can abuse it, and if this will take the heat.
Hell yeah, dude, that thing is sick. So ready. You. Check this out. We got the little display. We can see stats, modes, support, parts. I think it's sick.
Here, you can adjust the power, regen, the engine braking. Got 5 presets you can put on the map switch.
What preset do you usually run?
So this has been my main, 49 horsepower and 35% regen. I think that's like a touch more engine brake than a two-stroke.
Gotcha. So this thing pretty much free floats in the corners, just rolls right through.
The Vargs feel really good with not a lot of engine brake.
Dude, thing is dialed.
0 to 100%, which...
Hey, how do I start it?
Oh. You can't start it, you can't ride it. There, and then we hit down. Now we're live.
All right.
We'll do... Start you out with
47. Do the 49 because that's where we were the last time I rode it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, good to go?
Yep.
All right, sweet. Dude, this thing is like a freaking spaceship. Oh yeah, instant torque. We're gonna have to get used to no rear brake on the foot. It's on the lever right here. It's okay. I've been practicing using more front brake anyways. Oh yeah, this thing is so much fun. Woohoo! Oh my god, dude. No wonder Patrick Evans was throwing some fat whips at X Games on this thing. I rode this bike before, but this is fun. Last time I rode it was at Glen Helen. So it's cool to actually get to ride it at a different track with real jumps. The engine inertia on this thing is so trippy because the last time I rode it at Glen Helen, that's like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little hard to try to ride and talk. I don't know how Dean Wilson does this. Last time I rode this thing at Glen Helen, It was a little trippy trying to whip this thing because the engine inertia of giving it gas in the air is like over exaggerated. Whoa! A little off the track. So much fun. Feels like it's genuine pure fun to ride this thing at a track like Pier compared to Glen Helen. Actually be able to jump it now.
Yeah.
So much fun, dude.
It just exaggerates all the benefits of what it can do, right?
Yeah, dude, it's like super instant yet controllable power.
Yeah.
Super instant. Dude, this thing hooks up so nice too. Oh my god.
As long as there's like some grip to the berm, you could just whack it wide open and it puts it all down. If anything, I feel like you could run 5 or 10 more horsepower out there than where I have it, and it'd probably still be pretty not too bad to ride.
Yeah. Got this thing hooked up to the generator. Well, about to hook it up. So how's this thing charged? Where do you plug it in at?
So, because it's now the Gen 2, we used to have a charging module right here. But now, it's got a bunch of empty space under here. You can see the fan.
Oh, wow.
Now we take that guy out.
Oh, look at that. Dialed. Dude, you gonna let Justin ride this thing?
Yeah. I'll live that trick, baby.
Hell yeah, dude. Hey, I thought it was supposed to be I ride anything, not you ride anything.
I'm a liberal now. I drive a Prius too.
Wait. Bro, you have my story on your freaking Stark Varg? That's freaking sick.
And there it goes.
You gonna try to pick up some fine ladies on this
I'm
thing?
gonna slide in the DMs when I'm out there.
Wait, what does it have? Bro, it's got reverse?
He accidentally. How do I take it out? Click up.
time riding the Varg. What do you think?
Saving the planet one e-bike at a time.
I need you to like me, no matter the truth. I need validation that I matter to you. Like you checking the numbers, got my head in the phone. I just posted a selfie, but I'm never alone. I don't wanna be ugly, I need to look thin. I do the 3/4 turn, looking up at the lens. 'Cause I went down to the rally, although I don't care. I smiled with a peace sign to prove I was there. But I couldn't share. I couldn't share. Now we're so connected. Now we're so dog died, I'm sorry he's dead. I like that you like that, I just like what you said. Flying high in the sky, I got a count of his seats. Here's a picture of a wing at 30,000 feet. But I couldn't share.
All right, dude. We got the Stark Varg today. Thing was an absolute blast to ride. Hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad you had fun on it.
Dude, so last time I rode this thing was at Glen Ellen, and we blew out a rear wheel at the track.
Yep.
So those were the stock wheels, and I think you've upgraded them since then, right? You got W wheels?
Yeah, so luckily the stock hubs are forged, so I was able to just get them laced up with some STX rims. Just today we were trying out the fin on the brake.
Yeah.
Last time I was out here, overheating the rear, trying to use the left-hand rear brake as a clutch. Now it's great. Ruben, I don't know if you were trying very much, but I was dragging the thing everywhere. And,
Oh yeah, dude. I had to do that first lap because I was like, dude, if I don't get used to that rear brake immediately, it's gonna throw me off. And it still was throwing me off a little bit because here and there I'd like try to dab my foot thinking there's a rear brake pedal. I'm like, oh nope, gotta squeeze that left lever. So what made you want to go with that hand lever for the rear brake versus the foot pedal?
So many advantages, especially nowadays. There's such a emphasis on keeping your feet on the pegs more often in certain ruts. AJ Catanzaro talks about it a lot. The obvious, like you're going in a right turn and it doesn't matter what your right foot is doing because your brake is on your hand. It's so much easier to work on my form when I can just, have the balls of my feet on the pegs, or if it's a slick rut or a situation where I can take my foot off, then I can have that separation between my feet and my braking. It makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, it definitely takes some getting used to, but once you get used to it, It's super fun to ride, and
Yeah.
makes it a little bit easier too, for sure. Did you get to ride that thing much with the stock suspension versus the suspension you have now? Because I know, you know, Shiloh over at Laner Suspension hooked you up, and if I'm not mistaken, I think you were one of the first Vargs that he got to work on suspension-wise.
Yeah, I lucked out. I got a you know, kind of a minor sponsorship with him because he did get to do mine as the first Varg, and because of my bike, he got to start advertising that he works on Vargs. So now he's, you know, got a bunch more. They're even making kit stuff for the Varg now.
Yeah,
Cool.
dude, that thing feels nice. Like it feels on like the stiff side, but a planted stiff, like a good stiff.
Yeah.
Like it's got a lot of hold up for just about everything.
I had him copy a little trick from how my fork is built on another bike from Enzo, and then we just kind of adapted that and tried a whole bunch of different valving settings. Because I mean, for any tuner, it's a completely different type of thing to tune. Even though it's KYB,
The engine characteristics affect your suspension, so
yeah, if you just take Yamaha settings or something, it doesn't work at all.
Yeah.
I'm on my second frame, my third battery. I had to get the cooling kit upgraded to Gen 2. I actually have gotten mud packed into my fan before.
oh wow.
That fan only turns on when it's like hot today, but
Yeah.
if it's cold enough, you could actually do a moto and it not even come on once. I had one situation where I was at Day in the Dirt, it was cold, so I had a full day of dirt going in the bike, but the fan wasn't spinning, so it was filling up with that dirt, and then the next day, it got warm, fan couldn't come on, DNF in a moto.
Was that the reason why we were having the issues the very first time you tried to get me to ride the bike here at Paris?
That was because they forgot to plug it in the factory.
Oh man.
I was taking the bike apart, running in circles, trying to figure out. And meanwhile, Stark actually did send me out an entire new fan.
I was gonna say, like, all the issues that I've seen you have with that Varg, it seems like Stark has like taken care of you. Like whatever issue it has is like, hey, we got this, don't worry about it, here's a new part.
The amount of parts that they have sent me over warranty is getting close to maybe the cost of another bike. I mean, they're 1,000% standing behind them. I will say, for anybody who's like, oh my god, they sound so terrible.
It's like if something
There's-
breaks, you're taken care of.
Yeah. Originally the bike was a Gen 1, but because the motor and battery went out and the cooling system has been upgraded as well, it's actually now what's considered a Gen 2.
All these other brands, all the Japanese brands, Austrian brands, something, you know, major like that fails on the bike, and it's like, oh, well,
Yeah.
just buy a new part, man. We don't know what to tell you. We can't tell if it was you. What do you like and dislike about your own bike?
It feels like it has a handling advantage across the board dramatically, except for whoops, because there's a rocking forward and backwards.
Yeah.
That's the only thing where if I get on a 125 or a 250F, I feel like it's a little easier to hang on to in larger whoops. It's easier to whip, it's easier to lean it over. It's like dramatically more flickable. It's like, imagine if you had an R6 engine, but the whole bike felt like it weighed as much as a 125. I mean,
Yeah, understandable.
it sounds kind of ridiculous for everyone who's only ridden gas bikes, but it really is that dramatic.
When I rode the bike the very first time, one of the things that did kind of like sketch me out was trying to whip it, because the engine inertia on that bike is so exaggerated. If you're throwing a whip, you'd give it gas like midair, and instead of the bike continuing the whip, the front end wanted to lift up mid-whip. So it kind of sketched me out a little bit, but today it felt like it was able to whip a whole lot easier. Dude, that bike was such a freaking blast to ride today. I seriously cannot thank you enough for letting me take it for a spin again.
Absolutely.
So, dude, we'll have to log some more laps. Gas versus electric, baby.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.